Hello and welcome to another 4.2 video with me, Meoni. This time I want to show off the various new 4.2 PvP Glamour sets you can purchase in-game, specifically what they look like and some short thoughts on the details used to make these new looks for your character. So we're over at the Wolves' Den Pier, and just inside the main building you have both the Disciples of War vendor to the left there and the Disciples of Magic vendor to the right. We're going to look at the Magic section first, so let's get going. It's worth noting that all of today's sets are completely dyeable. All the sets are under the Stormblood Exchange 2 option in both of these two vendors when you come to purchase them. First, the Caster set. Coming in natural black, this set is one of the most stunning in the new collection in my personal opinion. There are so many details I like about the set, and my friends agree this or parts of this glamour set will definitely be making it into their long-term glamour sets. The horns on the head, the caped back, the clawed hand, arm tattooed gloves, the bottoms being flared and decorative, and these sandals. There's nothing I dislike about this set at all, aside from the obvious clipping on my hair. That's unfortunately just a thing that happens with most of these sets in the game, unless you're practically bald, but you can turn off the visibility of your helm easily. I really like this set, and I think it's going to really impress a lot of people. Now conversely to that Caster set, similar yet quite different is the polar opposite set in the white healer gear. This outfit is probably my new favourite in the game by quite a way, especially with me being a white mage main. Everything from the crown to the similar basic white shawl with the same cape design as a Caster set, the gloves which don't have the same black claws as a Caster set but instead feature those decorative armbands and a winged bracelet. The chest piece itself is the perfect length for the look, and the boots with the leather straps and brass knee pad covers really give me the vibe of a Roman councillor and could be compared to the rebellion leader gowns in Star Wars. Both this set and the Caster set dye extremely well, with nice opaque colour patterns and textures that really excel in whichever shade you decide to dye. Next up is the tank gear set. This is more covering, as you might imagine. However, I have an issue with the hair clipping completely with this helmet, so apologies with that. The chest piece is a straight outfit with touches of brass detail and a breastplate in amongst layers of cloth and leather straps. I especially like the view from behind on this set, on this character, which, with all the detail and zigzag sort of like fleur-de-lis patterning, which is a good job since you see this side of your character a lot more than the other whilst playing, so that's a bonus. Again, this dyes quite well, however the brass chest plate and certain details will not dye at all, especially in the metallic parts, making this slightly more disappointing to dye. I live in hope that one day we can get to recolour sections of gear similar to how Black Desert does its system, but I doubt it would be possible. It's not as much of a standout set, but doesn't look terrible either. Lancer Dragoon next, quite a simple design, lots of flesh shown, but still a great deal of cover. The simplicity might be something you want due to the more eccentric Dragoon sets that are already out there available. I for one love the Valkyrie style headpiece there, and I quite like the chest piece for having solid looking shoulder protection and a tasseled bottom half. I'm not too keen on the gloves, but I do like the winged boots, which reminds me of sort of like Apollo or Mercury in myth and legend, but that's my opinion. It dyes okay, but again, the non-dyeable metal pieces stand out quite a bit, so you have to be more careful with your colour choices. Monk and Samurai next with this set, again clipping with my hair, but I like the faceplate helmet, it's very cool. The shoulder piece on this set is fantastic. I am especially liking the bottoms with the gown to one side and the metal pleated cuirass style skirt there. The sandals give off that Roman sort of like Achilles heel idea, and in general I love the sheer amount of brass on this set. Because of the high amounts of metal on this gear set, they did at least allow the metal to be dyed on this outfit. It's just a shame they didn't do it for the tanks as well. It looks pretty cool in light colours or metallic variants, very impressive. The ninja set then, practically the same as the monk and samurai set, in everything but the large pauldrons missing, the face mask only covering the forehead and the eyes, and not the rest of the face, and a slight change in basic colour scheme. It's not a bad set, and it does make sense for more flesh to be visible on the upper arm. They're maybe due to a ninja perhaps needing more flexibility to move, although that theory doesn't really work upon further thought. Again, it's not a bad set and has the same dyeable likeness as the Monk Samurai set, with dyeable metal in this case. And finally, which I think personally is the worst set in this new series, is the Archer Bard Machinist set, unfortunately physical ranged. Now this could have been quite different, and I'm sure a lot of people will like this set, and I'm sure I would probably use parts of it in a Glamour mix and match session. However, I think in comparison to others, I think ranged physical certainly seems to have been given the bad end of the deal and drawn the shortest design straw, so to speak. It dies, but not in the way you might want, and for some reason this set adds a ponytail to the character's back part next to your hair if you look behind, with the dye actually changing the shade of this piece of hair, but again the set of gear at the same time. So unless you dye the entire set the same colour as your hair, it's probably going to look really stupid from behind. Now we had the run-in with the old wolf set for casters with the big tail that you could dye and it would change the colour of the tail, but that felt like it actually made more sense. This, however, well, I'm not a fan of it, but you can be the judge. Let me know in the comments section what you think is the best set of the new PvP Glamour in your opinion. Are you looking forward to the new feast changes and new map? What's your favourite part of 4.2 so far? Let me know below, throw me a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.